Okay, we are recording. Good. So well, this game's a pain in the ass anymore. Just cause my computer is just dying. Like, games aren't draining that much memory. Game used to work, well, better than this. It's just, I think it would be better if I restored my computer, probably. But it's just, don't know what's causing these issues anymore. It's definitely
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Though technically we should have finished this in the last video, but nope.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Because the video started getting too long, and I thought, you know, they made me have to go all the way out here to this place instead of going to the net side. Anyway, you know what I miss though? Having the actual music on for this. But no, I can't have the music on because it's a Star Wars game. And you know what that means? It means if I turn on the music, I'm gonna be hit by all the copyright claims. Because back in the day was, what was it? SME, Sony Music Entertainment, or something like that. Claimed practically everything from Galactic Battlegrounds to Jedi Academy. Then after Disney took over, there was what? UMG? I think it was Night Music Group or something like that. Last night, I probably would have started freaking out as soon as I saw that bonus pick show up. But anyway, so UMG, they claimed basically everything Star Wars related. Galactic Battlegrounds, Jedi Academy, just all that claimed. Some were even blocked in other countries. And then, after that, basically, the songs were claimed to Japanese. But some other company just started claiming them too. Because Star Wars. You play Star Wars music, all your figures get flashed. Like the area's outside. It's in the open. You know, you can't mount here. Yeah, you can kill 35 enemies. I don't give a damn.
Sith, are you lost? You're in a Republic-aligned corporate headquarters.
And why should this bother me?
The consortium of corporations has cameras in every corporate lobby, so we are being observed by the Empire's enemies as we speak. A Sith comes in here, he's gonna meet resistance, so, we're gonna have to kill you.
Then you die at my hands.
Sound the alarm!
That was a satisfying sound.
Stop slacking!
Like how we're supposed to protect it by, you know, murdering all of his guards. Oh, he's the last.
Sir Barris's most deadly apprentice has finally found us. My master has been on to you from the beginning.
Oh, never mind.
Please, enlighten me.
Vowran can smell Barris's ploys 1,000 light years away. He knows the rift between you and your master is a ruse, painstakingly orchestrated to get you close enough to strike. So, drop the act.
Why waste time trying to convince a lackey?
Die, assassin!
Alright. And the third assassin was us the entire time. You think he protected it, huh? Well, how you entirely too stupid. Oh yeah, we'll just cut through his entire defenses. It'll be great. And that's how we'll defend him, right? By killing everyone. Oh god, he has more.
Where is Darth Vowran?
You'll never find out, scum. You defeated Lord Harish, but you can't overcome the three of us at once.
I'm gonna hurt you all.
Stop! Lord Ket, stand down.
My lord, retreat into the shadows. We will stop this assassin.
There could be 10 of you, and you would fail. Leave us.
See?
Listen to your master, Ket.
Thank you for sparing them. They will not be a problem for you or your master. I applaud you. Convey my congratulations to your master for his superior gameplay. The kill is yours. I ask only that I not suffer the indignity of decapitation.
I've been sent by the Emperor's hands to ensure your safety. Barris is not my master. My mission is to bring him down.
Nothing more can be gained by maintaining the deception. Ah, if this is true, the game is renewed.
By the way, you should
Darth Vowron, Barris says you gotta die.
Barris strikes!
That's your line? What is this? Why is this happening? It's about as bad as this. That's about as bad as things today. Okay, so we murdered. So he has like what? One guy left. Everyone else is dead. And Barrett strikes.
That assassin had me dead to rights. You did not hesitate to defend me. My friend, I am convinced. What's more, I believe, with my help, you can defeat Darth Barris.
I'm perfectly capable of taking him on myself.
There is much about Barris you do not know. It is true that I'm here to lead our important war effort, but there are other reasons I chose Corellia. Significant pillars of Barris's power base are here, and together we can tear them down.
Oh, fine. I like to.
I'm interested in any chance to hurt Barris, but he will make more attempts on your life. You must relocate to my ship, where my crew can protect you.
Far be it from me to defy you. My protection here has taken a recent hit. But before I go, let me guide you. Most of the Dark Council knows Barris is not the Emperor's true voice, but Barris's two top agents forced them to support his bid. One agent safeguards secrets that he uses as leverage. The other leads Jedi Masters in campaigns against Sith who defy him. Now, if they were to disappear...
My old master will be left high and dry.
Ah, exactly. His support on the Council will evaporate. Barris's first undercover agent is posing as Colonel Senks of the Corellian Resistance. His stronghold is a labyrinth of secret passages.
Yeah.
Unless you scramble his security codes before laying siege, he'll be able to flee through a dozen different escape tunnels.
What about Barris's other agent?
My operative is uncovering the identity and location of his Jedi infiltrator. I expect results soon. For now, Senks. These pulse disruptors will kill all electronic code emissions, effectively locking Senks's secret passages. In truth, he's a fantastic resource. It will be a shame to lose an agent of his caliber.
So basically it's like, you must kill off this person. Oh, we can't tell you about level 1. Now until you move on to the third area. Then we'll tell you about him, because he's in the third area. Yeah. It's a bit predictable. Once you realize the whole pattern, you get 4 story quests, usually, per planet. In each of the 4 areas. Well, the main story thing has like 2 to maybe 3, sometimes 4 per area. Yeah. So that's nice. We're counting the side quest. And
There is no mercy for the servants of Barris.
Perhaps you will find another solution when you're there.
No peace day.
My apprentices and I will report to your ship now. The minute I can point you to the second of Barris's agents, I will. For now, Colonel Senks.
Yeah, I guess he would be safer on my ship.
My lord, I have Darth Vowron here for you.
Please
My
don't try
friend,
to
I am
kill
in the
me.
hands of your crew now. They are an interesting assortment.
Just Please don't try to kill him, Quinn. You couldn't take me out. Well, technically, one assassin did almost take Darth Vader out, so maybe Quinn could take him out. But, well, yeah, you need 2 more war droids. No,
They will extend every courtesy to you.
I will enjoy that. If Senks doesn't hand over the files he safeguards once you've neutralized him, I advise destroying his database to eliminate it all. Once done, contact me. But leave the compound first. It's Barris's facility and sure to be bugged.
Well, yeah.
Until then.
I'm pretty sure we have a bug on us, too. I'm sorry. Why is the assassin still alive? I mean... Okay, can he stay dead this time? Okay. Well, in that case, now we go back over here. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to speak to me aboard the ship. Pretty sure he'll want to. Tracy, do you want to speak aboard the ship?
Whatever's to come, I'm with you.
I don't see that we should speak aboard the ship line.
Yes, Master.
Pretty sure you're lying to me, game.
Ah, I was just getting started. It's about time.
See, now it's gone.
The bloodstains on my gear are crusty. Need to freshen them up.
The rocket tram system. Did you know?
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Yeah,
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
look at this thing. Very feels like there could be a fire on the back of this thing. Since it is a rocket tram. And it's a rocket tram going so fast it lagged the game. Joy. Yeah, you can't really enjoy a rocket tram when it's only loading at 1 to 2 frames per second. Oh well. Gripping the guy who can force push you, and he pushed you off of it. Always fun. So we arrived, and they decide, hey, you need a loading screen before you can just get out of the tram. Oh well. Time to get to work. Oh, so why do you have a thing over your head that looks like a story thing? story thing. No, I don't want to do fight yet.
Welcome to the Blitz, my lord. Darth Decimus told me you'd be gracing us with your presence.
Nice.
What we've got here is a clean-up operation. Factories were moving massive amounts of supplies to rebels across Corellia. Bomber brigades came in. We rained fire on their heads, ripped the factories apart. We just need to beat down the rebels hiding out inside.
Sith don't bother with table scraps, Major.
Understood, my lord. But these rebels are stubborn and armed to the teeth. Darth Decimus knew we'd need your powers to finish them. We're getting intel from an inside source. Unfortunately, his dalliances with the local women make him perpetually late.
Ah, there's douchebag.
Manners, Major Tradick. We all have our vices. I'm sorry we haven't met. I'm Darbin Sul, Corellia's top counselor, friend to the Empire. I hope the Major hasn't dirtied my reputation.
You remind me of Dandelion, just from the voice.
I don't need someone to tell me you're a selfish, corrupt dog.
I'm used to veiled insults. I suppose I appreciate the candor, but don't be so quick to judge. I have friends, acquaintances in the Resistance. I pretend I'm sympathetic to their fight, and they tell me things like who's supplying them. Certain factories were churning out military-grade munitions, battle droids, you name it. All donated right to the Resistance across the core worlds.
That's why we bombed those factories into an inferno.
Not quite the subtle approach I hoped for. The bombardment trapped the rebels in the burning wreckage. Now they're angry, desperate, and sitting on the largest weapons stockpile in the core. If the rebels get those weapons functional, we may as well abandon Corellia.
Now you'll see what a Sith is capable of.
Those Corellians fight dirty. Whatever munitions they've got have downed every squad sent their way.
Maybe I should blow
You'll do
them
better. Just wipe out their weaponry. If I know my people, they'll bow to the Empire once their hope is crushed.
Oh, I'm gonna murder your people. And the weapons. That icon over there will distract me because it makes me think that, oh, hey, there's a quest over there. Or my objectives over there. So, what, the both over there? Why, you know, the both over there. Well, that makes this convenient. Only problem, though, is... even if we finish this one, it's gonna be like, hey, well, now you need, since I said there's like 2 to 3 store quests in areas for the planet. So that means after we finish that, there'll be like one over here, one over here, one over, well, some of this is Republic, still. Anyway. God, there's so many things in the way. Can I just evasive maneuver my way through? That would be great. It's working. Okay, good. So everything's in here, apparently. For now. Wait, something no, it's on that side. Okay. Less grenade.
I'm dead.
Again. I think that's a bug. Because I sent away. Okay. Oh, they were combat against you. Like, oh, there's something.
I hear you, Master. I will follow your lead.
Because if there was something to talk about, you'd say, next time we're back on the ship, there's something to talk about. We have to linger. We have to go poke the nice one. Why did I do that? Wait, that's not it. For him. There we go. Poke. And of course again.
Dead.
So much. Let's see, 1, 2. We just have to return. Or so the cows. Do I go that way? No, I have to go. Okay. Yeah, progress. Wait.
I know that code is right. Why aren't my escape passages opening?
The answer just broke into your command center.
Strong enough to demolish my forces and smart enough to take out my tech. When the alarm sounded, I knew there was trouble coming. Don't strike! I'm a secret Imperial agent working directly for Darth Barris.
That's not news to me. You discover and keep secrets for Barris that he uses to gain power and control others.
My work keeps rogue Imperial elements from destabilizing the Empire. But that's just part of what I do. I'm essential in the fight for Corellia. I steer Republic-aligned resistance forces into battles they can't win. Shut me down, and we lose this war.
Remember, I don't care.
Everyone's expendable. I'll take that risk.
No!
It's like, what are you doing, Chase? Just take a look around. It's just the perfect answer for me. I just don't care. Stab. I thought I was supposed to leave this place before using my holo terminal. Oh, wow.
All quiet here, my lord. Nothing suspicious and no further attempts on Darth Varon.
Captain Quinn is an excellent officer. I'm in good hands here.
Yeah,
Barris's false Jedi is still at large. He leads Jedi against Sith who defy Darth Barris's will. My operative, Shadow, is searching for him. Unfortunately, Shadow is pinned down by enemy artillery. He has our information, but had to go radio silent to avoid capture.
So... It's like naming an assassin.
I'll get the information directly.
Shadow was cut off on the other side of Axial Park, beyond Coronet Zoo. The park is a frontline battlefield where the heaviest fighting is taking place. We have a safe house in that sector. Shadow will be waiting there.
So, I have to wade through a battlefield. Good planning.
Without warning, the Republic changed its artillery targets. It couldn't be planned for. The bombings that blocked Shadow are hampering our ground forces in Axial Park. If you could destroy the enemy artillery banks along the way, it would be most helpful. Either way, Shadow will tell you all you need to confront Barris's Jedi spy. We'll talk again when the deed is done.
I'm sure. So it's in the third area? Why do you know it's in the third area? Can I call it or can I call it? Don't get me wrong. I love this game. Might not seem it with how annoyed I am with all these enemies and recording times and stuff. But that's just because there's an MMO. It's a pain in the ass to actually record properly. Well, besides the fact of my computer not wanting to cooperate, as we sit here on a loading screen for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact I'm stuck at one frame, apparently. But yeah, I love this game. It's just, I've done it so much. Especially the Sith Warrior, I mean. I've run, I don't know how many Sith Warriors. The first one. Back in when this first came out, I had Sith Warrior. And Inquisitor and several others. But yeah. Then this got abandoned for a while because no one played. Then we returned to our Sith Warrior with co-op stuff, which was fun. But now that the people are incompetent, can't really do that anymore. Sadly. But yeah, I faced too many Sith Warriors. But it's a fun storyline.
The rebel weapons shipments are stopped permanently. The resistance is broken.
Good show. See what a little elbow grease can do, Major?
Can it, Darbin? Darth Decimus will want to hear this.
Major, Counselor, and my good friend. What news on the rebel supplies?
Destroyed, my lord. The resistance in Labor Valley is defeated.
That's not entirely accurate. Their weapons are in flames, but the rebellion here is still kicking.
I'm aware of their persistence, Counselor. Intelligence monitored the rebels' retreat. They slithered into the tunnels beneath Coronet City, like the worms they are.
The rebels are pinned down. Those tunnels will be their grave.
Assuredly, my lord, but the insurgents will find help. Those tunnels are Solonian territory.
If those furry aliens are part of the Resistance, we'll blast them off Corellia.
Oh, God.
Patience, Major. The Salonians are fierce warriors, and those tunnels are their nest. Your men wouldn't survive 5 minutes.
You don't know the half of it. I've seen holos of a gang that attacked the tunnels. Clawed to pieces.
Gang. What are you doing?
Nothing gets under my skin.
That's why you're the hotshot and I'm the public servant.
The rebels are down there collaborating with the Salonians. They're following the orders of Myrtle, a vicious warrior, and the Salonians' den mother. Her tunnels are the rebels' lifeline, moving troops and supplies beneath Coronet City. Take Myrtle's lair, and we'll fracture the rebellion.
The Salonian tunnels will soon belong to the Empire.
Storm the Salonian Warren and deal with them. Once you're in, Imperial forces will cut off their escape. As for you, Dobbin, I require your unique perspective elsewhere. Take the first rocket tram to Axial Park. Wait my orders.
Right away, my lord. Corellia's Prime Minister-to-be is happy to serve.
Domesticate the Salonians or kill them. May the dark side guide you.
I'll just murder them all. Tom. Can't go wrong with you. Okay. Yeah. To the Warrens. Okay. Oh, you guys, how tedious I've just been through. How tedious this is going to be. Because look right now where you can mount here. So, since someone's already been Captain the Virtue. There's other areas that lead to other things, other quests. Exceptional match yet. Does that mean it is actually better than mine? Which means I should probably do this. Boop. Part of me that I don't have things to fill those spots on my skill bar. Put steps that maybe. Oh well. Maybe I put something else. I can't remember.
I've heard much of the Solonians' fearsome leader.
You're like some giant meerkat things.
I'd rather hear what a Solonian scream sounds like.
Meerkat's fearsome leader. Valid. Bit sad. Oh.
Corellia is under new management, Myrtle. Impressive work, my lord. These rebels were foolish to fight a Sith of your power. I am General Heska, Imperial Guard. Darth Decimus sent us to assist.
Though I wish you could get the one, that armor over there that has less of a shoulder pads. But still.
Awfully convenient for you to show up the second Mirthil's down.
The fleeing rebels slowed us. I had to cut through the tide to reach you. We flanked the den and caved in the tunnels behind us. The rebels' transportation network is crushed. As for the Solonians, Darth Decimus leaves their fate in your hands.
I don't show mercy.
We'll kill every last Solonian on Corellia, starting with you.
I will convey your orders. No Solonian will be spared. Finally, we can focus on our fight with the Republic. Corellia's once pristine axial park is now a war zone. The Republic's desperately fighting to regain control. Darth Decimus hopes you'll lead our offensive. We collapsed the tunnels leading out, so you must take a rocket tram to Axial Park. Meet me in our garrison. We'll crush them.
Wow, that means this... Yeah, this is actually pretty sure, all things considered. Because, yeah. I mean, we didn't touch half the zone, but still. Well, mostly because this path is Republic area. But still. I mean, there was only like 2 actual quests here. Well, I did say there was like 2. Still. I'm good with that. You might go hop on the rocket tram and end the video once we get them. Hopefully this rocket tram goes badly.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Yep, then there's the one frame. Nice to see that. Dark way. Anyway, absolutely. It has coordinates too, among other things. And we'll be doing with it next time. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a